Hello, friends. In this video, we will go to the mysterious world of Egypt and meet the last pharaoh of Egypt, Cleopatra. Cleopatra, the last queen of ancient Egypt. She was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, founded after the conquests of Alexander the Great. Unlike her predecessors, Cleopatra actively embraced Egyptian culture, becoming the first of her dynasty to learn the Egyptian language. This helped her gain the respect of her people. After the death of her father, Ptolemy, Cleopatra ascended the throne at the age of 18, initially ruling jointly with her brother. However, a power struggle forced her to flee Alexandria. After Pompey's defeat at the Battle of Pharsalus, Pompey flees to Egypt in search of an ally in the young ruler and his sister Cleopatra. In pursuit of Pompey, Gaius Julius Caesar arrives in Alexandria with a military detachment. In Egypt, the Roman dictator is presented with Pompey's head, and then he finds himself embroiled in a dynastic conflict. Ptolemy declares that Cleopatra has been exiled and killed, but it turns out that she is alive. She has returned with the help of the Roman general Julius Caesar. Their alliance has strengthened her position. The Egyptian queen uses cunning to enter the Romans' chambers. Gaius Julius Caesar is captivated by Cleopatra's beauty and intelligence and takes her side. Having a limited military detachment, Caesar nevertheless defends Alexandria, defeating the rebels. But during the fighting, the famous library is destroyed by fire. Cleopatra regains her influence with the help of Caesar and becomes the ruler of the state and Caesar's favorite. The Roman stays in Egypt for a long time. The son that Cleopatra bears to Caesar, who is named Caesarion, is recognized by his father as his heir and must become a guarantee of Rome's patronage over Egypt. Caesar leaves for Rome and after a few years calls Cleopatra to him. The Egyptian queen in the capital of the empire arranges her arrival with extraordinary luxury. Cleopatra and her son stay to live in Caesar's villa. Politicians in Rome did not like that Caesar was showing such honors to his provincial favorite. A difficult political struggle ended with an assassination attempt and the death of Caesar. Cleopatra is forced to hastily and secretly leave Rome. After Caesar's murder, Cleopatra found support from another influential Roman, Mark Antony. After the Battle of Philippi, in which Antony and Octavian Augustus dealt with Caesar's assassins. The governance of the empire's provinces after the dictator's death was divided between several high-ranking Romans, and control over Egypt passed to Mark Antony. To realize his political and military ambitions, Antony needs money and resources, and the only place where he can get them is Egypt. Antony and Cleopatra meet and enter into a love and political alliance. This development of events is not at all in Octavian's plans. After Antony's arrival in Rome, he arranges a marriage of convenience between his sister and Antony. Upon learning of her lover's betrayal, Cleopatra refuses to pay tribute to the empire. Trying to find a compromise, Antony returns to the Egyptian. They meet on a luxurious royal ship in the roadstead of Tarsus. Their love affair flares up with renewed vigor, and the Roman submits to Cleopatra's will. The news of this causes indignation in the Senate, which Octavian skillfully stirs up to such an extent that Rome is ready to resort to military action. The decisive showdown in the civil war that has broken out occurs in the naval battle at Actium. Antony, more accustomed to battles on land, is therefore defeated, along with Cleopatra's fleet. At the decisive moment, Cleopatra is informed of Antony's death, and she leaves the battle area. Antony, whose ship was lured into a trap, manages to escape and flees to Egypt. He cannot forgive Cleopatra for her betrayal, and a quarrel arises between them. Meanwhile, Octavian's army, meeting no resistance, enters Egypt and quickly approaches the capital. Antony unsuccessfully tries to resist Octavian, but his small detachment surrenders to the mercy of the enemy without a fight. Antony's comrade Rufion commits suicide.